Hi everybody, welcome to week 8. My name is Mike. My teammates are Lily, Jamie, and Travis. We are Team Goat! Over the next 20 to 25 minutes, we're going to talk to you about the leadership style of the Heinz Company. I'm going to give you a little history and the leadership style of Henry John Heinz himself. We'll talk about the current leadership theories, their implementation, and their impact on the company. Talk about the current merger with Kraft. We'll also recommend strategies for competition, specifically French's. We'll do a little compare and contrast. And then finally, we're going to do a little taste test. Okay, so back in 1888 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, a horseradish canner formed a company called H.J. Heinz. It was a family-run business, which is now over 33,000 employees worldwide. They have a vision to be the best food company growing a better world. Their high values of quality, integrity, ownership, meritocracy, and innovation still hold true today. Heinz had kind of an uncommon vision at the time. He wasn't out to get rich quick like some of the other companies were. He really felt quality of the product would sell itself, so he did what he could to make that happen. He was very resource conscious. He hated waste, and he inspired his employees to feel and act the same way during the production process. He had much concern and respect for every person, be them poor or rich. He would treat them all the same with respect, and was able to empathize and put himself in their shoes. He held common sense and decency and social justice very strong at heart at the time, and these are reasons for the enduring success of Heinz today. Heinz kind of pioneered product taste testing and manufacturing and canning processes alike. He did what he could because at the time death could come in a can. A lot of people died from eating food that was not processed properly. It was laden with bacteria and such. So he strived for a cleanliness and a, like I said, quality product in his processes. By 1919, he brought science into the factory, and utilizing certain and new canning procedures, he was able to shorten the cooking time and produce a high quality product that he would go out and let women of America, mothers of America, taste the product and understand the quality and be their customers from then on in the future. They grew their own vegetables. Heinz had farms all across the country, Idaho, Ohio, and they did seed selection, ground cultivation, and the whole process to the table was overlooked by the Heinz Company and in strict fashion. They were very quality oriented. He believed in purity in his products, in his factories, and especially his employees. He allowed them to shower in the locker room, which was kind of unheard of at the time. He would make them take off their street clothes and put on pristine white uniforms to be on the factory working floor. The factories held tours daily, and again, mothers of America could come in and see how their food was canned and understand the product cleanliness, and their process was valued highly. He would also do taste tests in stores. He would do private testings at homes, or tastings at home, and sometimes they would do these really elaborate events where the fine china and silver were brought out. It was quite the ordeal, and not many companies did that at the time. It was very lucrative, and it showed the culture of the Heinz Company itself. Henry John himself was an authoritative leader, but in a soft way. He maximized follower autonomy. He wanted them to kind of, he led by example, so he wanted them to kind of see how he wanted things done. And he was very, led an operational role, kind of an advisory role. He was mildly coercive, but not at all exploitative or intrusive, such as Henry Ford or Westinghouse, some of the other companies that were big at the time too. According to the Vroom-Jago theory, he would probably be an A1 as far as directive, but he was very flexible in a way that he would allow his employees some input, and he, not quite servant leadership, but he cared a lot for the employees, and it showed. Um, it, 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 there's a frame of reference I found in some research called libertarian paternalistic leadership. It's kind of like a father figure that nudges the follower to be a little bit better off, to make better decisions, to basically empower themselves for growth, which is what fosters loyalty and respect in the company. And of course, doing all this, the employee would grow, and so would the profits for the company. As a nurturer, this relationship was between the employees and the leader, Henry himself, was very affectionate, very devoted, and a very strong commitment to the company, the follower, and Henry himself. These ideals, I believe, are still carried on today through the Heinz company. I hope you enjoyed my presentation and enjoy the rest of the presentation, and especially the taste test. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Take care.